Hey, how's it going there, spinner freaks? Al back once again, and I have another spinner I'd like to review today, and this is kind of a fun one. This is the Spinetic X Plus. I have mine in the matte stainless steel. I have the purple weights and the stainless steel bearing. Very nice spinner. Good thing about it is it is totally modular, so you can kind of take it apart. It's got interchangeable pieces, which add a little bit more, I guess, fidgeting activity that goes along with this spinner. Very nice, smooth spin. A little large, but that's okay. It's still a very, very nice spinner with some nice weight to it. This one is available at Spinetic Spinners, of course, and I will, of course, leave a link down below for you to go check it out. So, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and take this thing down to the tabletop. We'll bust it down, and I'll kind of give you an insight on how this thing kind of comes and how you put it together. It's a lot of fun, definitely, for sure. Let's go ahead and take it down. We'll take a peek at it right now. All right, let's get up close and personal with the Spinetic Spinners Spinetic X Plus. And this is how it comes in this tin here. And I want to point something out here real quick. It does not come all nice and assembled for you. You get a little hobby to do when you get this, because it does come totally disassembled. So I'm going to show you what the inside of the tin looks like and show you that all of the weights are all pulled off of it, and they go in these little slots here. You have a spot for your buttons, you have a spot for your extra set screws that come with it, and the spot for your bearing, along with the standard spot here for the frame of the spinner itself. Now, I didn't show this thing at the beginning fully torn apart because I didn't want this to run into like a 20-minute video for this review. So it is pretty self-explanatory how to put this thing together, and it is available in a couple of different colors and finishes, so you do have some flexibility on how you customize your Spinetic X Plus. I have the brushed stainless steel with the brushed stainless steel matte finished caps, and I ordered the coated purple weights. And one of the first thing I noticed about it when I got it, if you look on this arm right here, you can see there's kind of a scratch in it. So just a kind of a heads up, the coating that you get on these weights is kind of delicate. It does scratch pretty easy, so you do kind of have to be careful with it that way. But other than that, it is a very, very sexy spinner. A little bit larger than your regular Spinetic X. I can show you my, I have my one here in stainless steel, and you can see it is a little bit bigger, maybe by, I'm guessing probably close to a ½ an inch overall difference between this one and the regular Spinetic X. And the first thing that kind of jumps out at you about it is the size of the cutouts around the bearing area. You can see they are quite large on the X Plus as compared to the regular X. They're a little bit smaller, but that is to give yourself room to where you can put these weights in and out. If you would like to change them out, you most certainly can. You can order new ones, I guess, and swap them out or take them out and clean the whole thing or whatever you want to do. You see each arm has its own set screw that actually hold these weights in. So pretty easy to do. They just slide back and then you slide them forward, and once you get both of them put in, you tighten this set screw down here and it holds them in place. And it also sets below the surface of the side of the arm, so you don't have to worry about that sticking out and becoming a hot spot. Which, if you look at this thing up close on the sides, you can see that this thing is very well rounded, nicely machined, no hot spots whatsoever. Very, very comfortable. Has kind of almost a soft kind of feel to it. Very, very nice. Definitely not going to give you any discomfort, that is for sure. The size might be a bit of an issue, and it is a little bit weighty, but Other than that, it is a very, very nice spinner. Pretty quiet. Let you hear it on the table. As you can see, it's pretty silent on a table, so loud noise isn't going to be an issue with this spinner. It does come with an R188 bearing, and you do have a choice of 4 different bearings for it. So you can get a steel, a stainless steel, hybrid stainless, or a hybrid ceramic, I believe is the other one. It does have the bearing lock system. I'm not going to crack that open, but you can see it does have the stainless steel balls in it. Just kind of a basic R188 bearing. And another thing you can notice is the center portion of the spinner. You see how high it sets up with that retaining ring, and then the other part of the body pretty close to the same size. And what they've done in comparison to the other Spinetic spinners is they've changed the caps a little bit. And what I mean by that is you can see they're kind of hollowed out underneath, so they overhang. And pretty nice design, actually, because you pop this on here and it totally hides that retainer ring, so you can't even see it. And it also kind of hangs over that body, so you don't have that gap there like you do on all of the other spinners of this style. You see, it's you know, you can't look through there. It totally overlaps that center portion of the body that sticks up, so it gives it a very, very nice, clean look. So it is a very, very well thought out spinner for sure. They definitely covered all their bases. They put the nice thick mass part of the arm way to the outside. As you can see, it does get thinner going up back toward the body there. So a very nice design, a nice bearing, which you can upgrade and get a nicer bearing if you'd like, or maybe throw a 1-drop bearing in it. Would make this a definite stealth spinner for sure. So just a beautiful design. I like it. I'm a big fan of the Spinetic X anyway. So the Spinetic X Plus really did appeal to me. So yeah, this is definitely a beauty for sure. And what I think we'll do right now is we will actually, before I run out there and do a warp video, let's take this thing and get you a weight on it, because it is a little bit heavier than the regular Spinetic X, and I will give you a weight on both so you don't have to refer back to the other video. The X Plus weighs in at 82.5 grams, and the regular X weighs in at 61. So you're looking at over 20 grams difference in weight. So that's, in some spinners, that's almost a whole spinner's worth of weight difference. So 21 grams difference in weight between this one and the regular Spinetic X. So you are getting a weighty spinner if you decide you want to pick this one up, which I will leave a link down in the description to go pick this up at Spinetic Spinners. So in the meantime, without any further ado, let's go ahead and take this thing outside. Let's put a little sunshine to it and see how she looks when it warps. When we come back, I'll give you my final thoughts and assessments on the Spinetic X Plus. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that portion of the video. Pretty decent warp with this Spinetic X Plus spinner. Looks pretty cool in the sunlight. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed that. I also want to send a shout out to all my subscribers. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. I just recently hit the 200 subscriber mark. So word about my reviews are getting out there, and I do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. And look forward to doing more videos for you in the future. So real quick on the Spinetic X Plus, good spinner, very nice spinner. A little heavy, but that's okay. Still a nice weight, a little large, maybe a little bit tough to carry around with you. But I do like to sit at home and use this spinner quite a bit. It is very easy on the fingers, and it does have a very nice spin effect as well as spin time. So I will leave a link down below where you can go check this thing out. Maybe pick yourself up one, customize it how you like, and do me a favor, hit that like button down below. Always appreciate that. Also up in this corner, there'll be a subscribe button. Be sure to hit that, along with a couple other videos on this side. Be sure to check those out as well. And I look forward to hanging out with you again. Thanks for hanging out with me today. It is appreciated. And until the next video, remember, keep calm, spin on. Thought I was going to say peace. Later, guys. Have a good one.